What gives you anxiety? Did you know you could have anxiety and be feeling okay? When you overeat, are you eating for the nourishment of your body or to fulfill something inside of you? Well, anxiety. What do I do to relieve anxiety? What are some of the things that causes me to have anxiety? Well, worrying about your children, worrying about finances, daily needs. My brain goes 1,000 miles a minute, it seems. You wake up, you get up, and you never know what you're going to have to do that day, this day. I'm on point and conscious of making sure I give the Lord time in the morning, just sitting with my coffee, just go over in my mind my grateful list. I watch the YouTube devotionals many times. I used to grab my Bible and put it in front of me. But I go through seasons of that because there's so much on the internet that, well, you get a different perspective on things. Well, anyway, I love to sit at my work table. I inherited it. It's an 18th century mahogany table, big and thick, and right now it's covered with my crafts. So I have graduated from the couch to my table. And sewing used to give me such great pleasure. So I have the spirit to sew again. So quilting. I never really was a quilter. I always made big garments. Well, at first the idea just seemed so overwhelming. You know, you see these big, beautiful quilts people have made, and you wonder, wow, how do they find the time to do that? Well, let me show you, if I can. Look, I'm making little things. Just starting out with little things. Because I love this fabric right here. It reminds me of happy times growing up. The rooster, hearing the rooster crow early in the morning. Oh wow. Sunflowers. I never have been much of a hand stitcher. It just seemed that it takes so much time to do that I don't have time for that. But when you have anxiety, you have to practice being patient. And it gives me great satisfaction. Look at the chicken with her little rooster, her little chickens. Oh wow. And my stitches don't have to be perfect. That was something else that gave me anxiety. Everything had to be perfect. But the imperfections of life gives you opportunity to keep striving. And also, I've been knitting. I had knitted in so long, I really had to retrain my brain. And I've just been starting off with little things. The garnet stitch, the stockinette stitch. And I'm going to get all these little pieces and put them together for a quilt. A throw, rather. So when I'm sitting in my chair, rocking chair on the sofa this winter, I'll have something to keep me warm, even if it's just big enough to keep my feet warm. I think what we need is to show accomplishment. And a lot of times when we have anxiety, we just sit around and do nothing, watch TV. And there are some good things on TV these days, just like there are some bad things. So here's another knitting project I'm working on, because my mind just goes and goes and goes. And as long as I'm keeping my hands busy, my fingers busy, I don't wander so much over to the negative. Oh, another garnet stitch. Not sure what that's going to be. It just keeps my mind occupied. But then I have another knitting project. Now I know what this is going to be. It's going to be a scarf for one of my puppets. See? Isn't that lovely? And her dress is hot pink and white. So it'll go just well. Hope that doesn't bother you too much. Well, I'm on my way to the bank. My little nephew drove to school and I hadn't been to the bank to get money for gas. So he keeps texting me about how many miles he has to go on what he has. So I texted him back and said, no worries, no worries. That car he's driving, I drove it almost on empty many days. Sometimes would have the money right in my pocket or a card to get gas, but I would hate to stop. I don't think I ever ran out of gas, so I just text him back and said, no worries. So anyway, before I get worried that he's going to run out of gas and have to call the insurance company to come bring him some gas. I don't know if people do that. They probably do. But anyway, then I have a doctor appointment. Yearly, I get skin cancer visit to my dermatologist to research my body to see if there's anything there that ain't not supposed to be there. Some people have beautiful skin. I wasn't blessed with that, but I got skin. So anyway, overcoming obstacles. That's what I'm doing today. So for any of you that have obstacles to overcome, and we all do, think about this. When you get on the road, on your way to your destination, how many things get in your way where you have to slow down, slow your roll, as some people say. Count your blessings. Do something that's going to inspire you and inspire others. You would be surprised. Whereas you're thinking, whoa, I don't have that much to talk about. But one thing about me making these videos, and I've been doing it for about 4 months consistently, is that people need people to talk to. I have people to talk to, but of course everybody's going in their different directions and everybody's got their own problems. But work on patience. Do things that give glory to God. Be kind. That's love. Just be kind. Be kind to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself when you mess up. Just sit back, do what you can, and keep moving on. Have a blessed day in the Lord, people. Now, if I can turn this off. Bye. This is Jeanette with Antiquing Self-Care. Take care of yourself today so you can share the love of